Forecast, News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, in a given year, we average about 13 days with a high temperature at or above 90 degrees. Now, so far this year, we've had 9, so we're below average, but last year we had 54, and even in 2011 and 2010, we had anywhere from 34 to 38 days during the summer, or we had highs at or above 90, but in 08 and 09 we only had 7. So we've had 3 consecutively pretty hot summers around here, but this summer more typical of the ones several years back. But we are going to catch up a little bit. We do have some 90s in the forecast. The warm air is already starting to slowly come in. It's kind of riding over the cooler air at the surface. So we've got some high and mid-level clouds tonight, so we'll have some passing patches of cloudiness overnight. Even tomorrow, some cloudiness around mixing with the sun with a high of 80 after 54 in the morning. We won't be in the 40s tomorrow morning, unlike the past several days. 77 by 7 p.m. and back down to 65 by 11 o'clock tomorrow night. So after what's been a dry and relatively cool week, it will slowly warm up right into the weekend, and the next week hot, humid weather returns with a few scattered storms. They do not look widespread. They don't look really organized. They're going to kind of be haphazard for about 2 days. But the above normal temperature trend will roll on right to the end of August with several days well into the 80s, in fact, above 90 degrees. You can get an idea of how the pattern's changing by these storm clusters you can see here in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. They're moving more east now than diving to the southeast. So the upper ridge is building, the heat dome, if you will, is building northward. And eventually it's going to move east and displace the cool air, and we'll be back to summer again. But still pretty comfortable tonight, a little cool, 50 to 55 for the low area wide. Tomorrow will generally be in the upper 70s to perhaps low 80s. 80 Lafayette, 79 Monticello, 77 Peru. All these numbers still just a little bit below normal. And tomorrow night, 55 to 60. So a little bit warmer still. 58 Lafayette, Romney Battleground to 55 at Logansport. And on Saturday, a nice start to the weekend. Still pretty low humidity. Highs about 80 to 85, including 85 at Lafayette. So notice on our high-res futurecast, tomorrow morning still a few high and mid-level clouds around. And for tomorrow itself, a few clouds mixed with some sunshine. This is early Saturday morning. We're in fine shape. And notice Saturday afternoon, good deal of sun. We go ahead into Sunday, and again, a lot of sunshine. Pretty good looking weekend with dew points staying comfortable below that green line. It's fairly comfortable. Notice dew points in the 50s Saturday, Sunday, but it gets humid. It gets juicy next week. Dew points back in the muggy and oppressive range Tuesday into Wednesday, and a few scattered storms Tuesday, Wednesday, with highs 88 to about 91 degrees. And Thursday, we may just cap everything, and it's just going to be a partly cloudy day with highs right around 92 with the heat index perhaps into the upper 90s. So yeah, for I feel for the high school football teams and Purdue as well, because the past several days have been awesome, and now it's gonna get pretty hot again.
Well, they'll be more into training. They'll get some real training.